no, True Geordie's a good bloke. You know, he's down to earth. You know, he's a bloke's bloke. You know, he says what he means, and he means what he bloody well says. He's known online as True Geordie, and he was formerly known as Football Fan 533. Of course he likes football. You know why? Because I'm a real bloke. This is what I want you to focus on. Can you see this? Sexting controversy. I don't know how that happened. On August 19, 2019, leaked screenshot appeared on Twitter of Geordie sexting to a woman via Instagram. Two of the messages included Geordie talking about owning a dildo and wanting the woman to defecate on his chest. I'm just a down-to-earth bloke. I like my Yorkshire pudding and mushy peas and a pint of bitter. Oh yeah, and I like women to shit on my chest and shove dildos up my ass. The first time I saw True Geordie, I thought, oh, he must be a boxer, or, you know, a wrestler, or, you know, he must be into some sort of combat sport because he's so muscular and he's covered in tats. But as we can see from his wiki fan page, nah, he's not. All he is, he's a podcaster. Oh, I'm gonna get so much pussy after this leak. Oh, fucking hell, look how big my muscles are getting. Yeah. For the next hour, and then you're gonna go right back to your normal, naturally fat fuck self. You know, I think it's beginning to sink in. Look at his face. He doesn't look happy, right? It's beginning to sink in that women don't find balloon-shaped men attractive. His body is shrinking. His head is now looking enormous.
So the basic story seems to be that young Philly was performing at a nightclub in Perth, Australia. He met a girl at the venue and then went back to the hotel with her. She alleges that this is where the sexual assault took place. She left the hotel around 5:31, immediately contacting her friend. Now, the prosecutors say that this was a violent encounter supported by...
Right. Look, we don't need... We've all heard it before. Woman goes back to a hotel room with a famous person, has sex with him, and then runs out of the hotel room screaming, rape!
And look, this is all alleged. I don't know if any of this is true. No one's been proven guilty, but
he's just saying, like, all women are gold-digging slacks. That should be the title of all of his videos. Tyson Fury had a bit of a ding-dong with True Geordie on an interview he did with him. He says, I think you're a tosser. You're being True Geordie. You little tosspot. And I won't be doing interviews with... Wait a minute. And I won't be doing any more interviews with you, you little tosspot. Bearded, bald-headed tosser. Kiss my balls. You little wanker. You little shithouse. Suck a dick. Fuck you, you little tosspot. Bald-headed, false contact wearing, body shriveling, head growing twat.
And here is Ashley St. Clair stood outside of her Manhattan apartment that Elon is funding to the tune of, I think he's paying like 60 to 90 grand a month on this or something. It's crazy what he's spending on her. You can see she stood outside of a Tesla here, which apparently he gifted to her, which is worth 100 grand. And she is now selling it to make a statement saying that she's basically not getting enough child support from Elon Musk.
What, how much money do these bitches need? It's basically what he's saying.
On what planet is 500 grand a year not enough to raise a fucking child? Fuck off. Speaking of a waste of money, the new Snow White the Disney movie is bombing at the box office, and it's another classic example of you go woke, you go broke.
Woke means... What does it fucking mean? Woke. I am all about the left, right? Whatever you want to call it, woke.
And now, a word from our sponsors. If you're looking to book a holiday away in the sunshine this summer, then this could save you a lot of money. Saily is a brand new eSIM app.
I'm just surprised he's not advertising Manscaped, because True Geordie is Manscaped. True Geordie's penis at full stretch is 5.5 inches. And when he goes to the gym and totally naked, he works out naked in the gym around other people. And he's doing stomach crunches. And every time he crunches, he looks at his dick and says, fucking hell, it's getting smaller. My dick's getting smaller. Fucking hell, I'm turning into a woman. Fucking hell, my dick's turning into a clitoris. It was already small, but fucking hell, it's getting even smaller. That's the True Geordie.
You're a loud, opinionated, mouthy, arrogant woman, young woman at that, who thinks she's got the world figured out. Now, obviously, this is coming out at a time where Donald Trump's just been elected and he actually dominated the voting to become president of the United States. And this movie, the Disney would have been hoping that it's going to be big in America. So what does she go and do?
Yorkshire pudding mushy peas, the magpies, women are fucking gold digging hooers, Donald Trump, and, I've got to go to the gym because women like it and I need a shag. True Geordie.
She slags off the guy that most people voted for and the people who voted for him. She actually said, may Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace, just completely alienating millions of potential people who could have went and seen her move. Skin as white as snow and we go for a Colombian girl? That just doesn't make sense.
So there you go. Now he hates women and he hates colored people. Even though he's trying to appeal to the 18 to 24 black demographic by saying baby mama and talking about young Philly and all this bullshit he just has no clue about. He just said, why is a fucking Colombian girl is Snow White? It doesn't make any sense. Snow White her skin is supposed to be white as snow. They could have a carrot as Snow White in the new Snow White movie. Just a carrot. Doesn't make any fucking... Every movie is shit nowadays anyway. Let's just make everything as stupid as possible. Let's just fuck everything up. The only problem I have with liberals is they're not fucking the world up quick enough. Everybody from that country moving to this country, that country move to that country. All men cut their dicks off. All children have sex changes. I want a woman boss. I want to be ruled by a woman. Not just any normal woman. A woman who was once a man. And she has to be of mixed race, not black. Black, white. I want my boss to be a transgender, mixed race, a midget in a wheelchair with a giant head. I want my wife to be fucked by other men while I watch. Not only while I watch, I'm gonna fuck the guy in the ass. No. I'm gonna while a guy is fucking my wife, I'm gonna pull his cock out of my wife's pussy. I'm gonna suck it and put it back in my wife's pussy. And then I'm gonna get behind the guy and fuck him in the ass. Right? And then he's gonna suck my dick. And then she's gonna suck his dick. And then I'm gonna join in. It's going to be my wife and me sucking a guy's cock. That's what I want. I want the world to end in just sexual depravity and chaos and just out of control immigration. This guy wants everything to stay the same. True Geordie. He's this, I support Trump. I support Trump. Women should be women. Blokes should be blokes. I like my Yorkshire pudding, mushy peas, and a pint of bitter. I know what I like, and I like what I bloody well see.
I'm not saying anyone's ugly in this picture by any stretch of the imagination, but, like, she is the more sort of class.
Yes. But one thing we can say about True Geordie is he's not gay. I don't think he's gay. Because we're on the same wavelength there. Yeah, I would love to see my balls smashing against that big witch's chin of hers. That's not to say that I don't want to see True Geordie take a load in his mouth and see that fucking horrible beard of his matted with spunk. Anyway, let's continue.
Sickly, modelly, beautiful one, and she's sort of a quirky, sort of tiny little head looking
midget.
And even in the movie, she just, that hair, it's not doing much for me. Whereas she, that works. Necessarily a great.
You know, we don't need to watch the video anymore. It's over. Cyborg Dave, Poor Man's Redbar, Cyborg Jules, signing off. Sayonara.
Did he ejaculate?
Yes.
Where?
In my mouth.